Warning: 15 reasons for balance loss after 60. I remember a case that deeply impacted me. Mr. John, 63, had always been very active. He enjoyed walking around the neighborhood and took care of his garden with dedication. However, over the years, he started to experience frequent falls without understanding why. At first, it was minor stumbles, but soon, more alarming falls occurred. His family became worried, even suggesting that he avoid going out alone. Mr. John, who had always been so independent, felt frustrated and confused. After all, what was happening? It was only after a more in-depth consultation that he discovered these falls weren't just a result of old age, as he had thought. There were much more specific causes, many of which could have been avoided if he knew where to pay attention. Today, in this video, I will share with you the top 15 reasons for loss of balance after 60, the same ones that Mr. John learned and that transformed his life. Stay with me until the end and find out how to avoid these silent traps and maintain your quality of life for much longer. 1. Loss of muscle mass sarcopenia. As the years go by, it's natural for the body to lose a considerable amount of muscle mass. This process, known as sarcopenia, affects not only strength but also mobility and balance, something that may seem invisible at first but eventually becomes noticeable in daily activities, like standing up from a chair or climbing stairs. Those who maintain an exercise routine, such as weight training or stretching, can minimize these effects. After all, investing 30 minutes a day in physical activity can be the difference in maintaining autonomy and preventing falls. The body, like any structure, requires maintenance. This is precisely where sarcopenia comes into play, reminding us that the earlier we start caring for our muscles, the better our quality of life will be in old age. Studies show that muscle loss can be significantly reduced with proper strengthening and a protein-rich diet. In addition, small changes like using stairs instead of elevators or taking short walks throughout the day can slow down this natural process. Now, imagine the impact of this muscle loss when combined with other factors like decreased bone density. 2. Decline in bone density, osteopenia, and osteoporosis. With aging, the human skeleton undergoes a progressive loss of bone density, a process that may start silently but can lead to conditions like osteopenia and osteoporosis. This bone fragility increases the risk of fractures in situations that previously posed no danger. Like a simple fall, a diet rich in calcium and vitamin D is essential to minimize this impact, along with physical activities that stimulate bone strength, such as regular walking or lightweight bearing exercises. The reduction in bone density is often overlooked but can be controlled with preventive measures and healthy habits. The good news is that, with appropriate testing, these conditions can be detected early. Activities like yoga or Pilates also help maintain balance and flexibility, crucial factors in preventing falls. And when we add this issue to muscle loss, the scenario becomes even more challenging. Now, imagine facing this bone decline combined with vision problems, a combination that can severely affect balance. 3. Vision problems. With aging, vision tends to undergo a series of changes, such as reduced visual acuity and depth perception, factors that have a direct impact on balance. Everyday activities, such as walking in dimly lit environments or going down stairs, become greater challenges as the ability to see clearly diminishes. Keeping up with eye exams is an effective way to detect and treat these changes early, preventing visual problems from compromising the quality of life and increasing the risk of falls. Healthy vision is not just about seeing clearly, but also about accurately perceiving the world around you. The use of appropriate glasses or corrective lenses can make a significant difference in overall balance, as well as reduce feelings of insecurity when performing routine activities. From the age of 60, many individuals already experience these changes, and when combined with decreased proprioception, the need for care doubles. 4. Decreased proprioceptive sensitivity. Proprioception, the body's ability to perceive its own position in space, naturally diminishes with aging. This means that people become less aware of their movements and the position of their joints, which can lead to unexpected stumbles or imbalances. Exercises such as yoga, tai chi, and balance training can help reactivate this sensitivity, providing greater safety when walking or engaging in physical activities, even in advanced age. Imagine that, over time, the body loses part of its ability to feel the environment around it, making simple activities, such as walking on uneven terrain or avoiding obstacles, dangerous. Regular practice of exercises that challenge balance can compensate for this loss of sensitivity, helping individuals feel more confident in their movements. Additionally, it's important to remember that supplements can strengthen your health and contribute to better balance. If you'd like to know more about these supplements, the link for more information is in the first comment. Check it out when you have a moment. It could make all the difference. Now, if we combine this loss of proprioception with the deterioration of the vestibular system in the inner ear, balance is even more affected. 5. Hearing loss and inner ear problems. As we age, the vestibular system, located in the inner ear and responsible for balance, begins to deteriorate. This can lead to dizziness, loss of balance, and even unexpected falls. It's something many don't notice until small incidents start to happen. Keeping up with auditory health through regular checkups can help identify these issues before they worsen. Additionally, vestibular rehabilitation is an effective practice to help rebalance both the body and mind. The inner ear, being a crucial part of maintaining balance, deserves special attention, especially with advancing age. The good news is that there are therapies and treatments available to manage this loss of function and improve quality of life. Regular auditory care is essential to avoid bigger complications. Now, imagine how hearing loss, combined with the central nervous system's reduced response time, can further impact balance. 6. Changes in the central nervous system. Over time, the central nervous system starts to lose some of its efficiency. This is reflected in slower response times and decreased motor coordination. The agility one had at 30 is no longer the same at 60, and this directly affects balance and safety in daily activities. Small cognitive exercises, like memory games and frequent reading, can help keep the brain sharp. While light physical activities stimulate motor coordination, this slowdown in reflexes and difficulty in coordination requires greater attention. When performing everyday tasks, such as walking in crowded environments or crossing a busy street, the brain needs to be constantly challenged, just like the body, to ensure that both remain in sync. The combination of this decline in the central nervous system with the effects of certain medications can complicate matters even further. 7. Medications. Many medications commonly prescribed to the elderly, such as sedatives, antidepressants, or even antihypertensives, can cause side effects that directly affect balance. Dizziness, a feeling of instability, and even falls can be caused by prolonged use or interactions between different medications. That's why it's essential to periodically review with your doctor which medications are being taken, and if there is a need for dosage adjustments or substitutions. While medications are essential for managing various health conditions, it's important to be aware of their impacts on balance and mobility. A simple review consultation can prevent bigger complications. Now, consider the effect of these medications combined with low blood pressure in certain situations, which can cause even more problems when changing positions suddenly. 8. Low blood pressure postural hypotension. Postural hypotension, or low blood pressure when changing positions, is a common condition among older adults that can cause sudden dizziness and even fainting. For instance, when rising quickly from a chair or bed, blood may take longer to reach the brain, causing a momentary drop in blood pressure. To prevent this, it's recommended to make slower movements when getting up, stay well hydrated, and if necessary, adjust medications under medical guidance. Though this condition may seem harmless, it can increase the risk of falls, especially when combined with other factors like proprioceptive loss or muscle weakness. Small adjustments to daily routines, such as pausing when standing up, can make a big difference. Now, Imagine how critical this becomes for individuals facing neurological diseases like Parkinson's. 9. Neurological diseases. Neurological diseases such as Parkinson's and Alzheimer's have a profound impact on motor control and balance. Constant tremors, muscle rigidity, and slow movements make simple activities, like walking or getting up from a chair, more difficult, increasing the risk of falls. It's important for people with these conditions to adopt a routine of supervised exercises to maintain mobility and improve motor coordination, along with support from caregivers and family members in more challenging tasks. Conditions like these affect not only the body but also the mind, making it harder to plan movements and respond to stimuli. The use of assistive tools, like canes or walkers, may be necessary to maintain independence and safety. Now, imagine how balance is further compromised when peripheral neuropathy, a common complication in people with diabetes, is also present. 10. Diabetes and peripheral neuropathy. Diabetes, especially when not properly controlled, can cause damage to peripheral nerves, leading to neuropathy. This condition affects the sensation in the feet and legs, which can seriously impair balance. People with peripheral neuropathy find it harder to sense where they are stepping, turning simple tasks like walking into real challenges. The use of appropriate footwear and strict control of blood sugar levels are essential to avoid more serious complications. With the loss of sensation in the feet, individuals are at greater risk of tripping over small obstacles or losing balance without realizing it. Additionally, peripheral neuropathy can be accompanied by intense pain, affecting quality of life. Now, when combined with excess weight, mobility can become even more limited. 11. Obesity. Excess weight directly affects mobility and balance, overloading joints and muscles. Over time, this overload can make it harder to move and perform daily activities, as well as increase the risk of falls. Furthermore, obesity is associated with a series of other conditions, like diabetes and hypertension, which can also compromise physical stability. Incorporating regular exercise and maintaining a balanced diet are essential strategies to control weight and improve balance. With added weight, each step becomes more challenging, and the body's endurance diminishes. This also means more wear and tear on the joints, particularly the knees and hips, which can lead to pain and movement limitations. When combined with physical inactivity, the effects on balance and health are even more pronounced. 12. Lack of physical activity. Physical inactivity is one of the main factors contributing to muscle weakness and loss of flexibility as the years go by. Without regular exercise, the body begins to lose strength, which directly compromises balance. Simple activities, like walking, become harder, and the risk of falls increases. The good news is that even at older ages, introducing light exercises like daily walks or stretching can make a big difference for both physical and mental health. Sedentarism leads to a dangerous cycle. The less a person moves, the weaker the muscles become, and the greater the chance of falling. Incorporating activities that promote muscle strengthening and stretching is essential for those who want to maintain mobility and balance over the years. Additionally, a lack of proper nutrients can also intensify the effects of this inactivity. 13. Nutritional deficiencies. The lack of essential nutrients, such as vitamin D, calcium, and proteins, can seriously compromise muscle and bone health, impairing balance and increasing the risk of falls. These nutrients are vital for keeping bones strong and muscles functioning efficiently. Without a balanced diet, the body starts to weaken, making daily tasks more challenging. Including foods rich in these nutrients, such as fish, eggs, and dairy products, or even supplementation, can help prevent these problems. Vitamin D deficiency, in particular, is common among the elderly and is directly related to bone fragility. Maintaining a diet rich in nutritious foods and, when necessary, supplementing under medical guidance can strengthen the body and ensure a healthier life. However, even with proper nutrition, joint problems like arthritis can also affect mobility. 14. Joint problems. Joint conditions like arthritis can cause pain and stiffness, making every movement a challenge. With aging, joint wear becomes more evident, and simple activities like walking or climbing stairs can result in discomfort. Chronic pain directly affects mobility and balance, increasing the risk of falls. However, appropriate treatments such as physical therapy and low-impact exercises can relieve symptoms and improve quality of life. Arthritis often makes people avoid movement out of fear of pain, but this only leads to more muscle weakness and worsens the condition. Engaging in activities like water aerobics or stretching can help keep joints active without overloading the body. Now, imagine how this joint limitation, combined with cognitive decline, can further increase the risk of falls. 15. Cognitive decline. Cognitive decline, which can range from mild impairment to dementia, affects the ability to make quick decisions and process visual and spatial information. This directly impacts balance because the brain cannot react as efficiently to environmental changes or unexpected obstacles. Individuals with cognitive decline, like those with Alzheimer's, have a reduced perception of the space around them, significantly increasing the risk of falls. Keeping the brain active with cognitive activities and specific exercises is essential to preserve as much mental function as possible. However, when this decline is combined with other factors, such as vision problems or foot sensitivity, balance becomes an even greater challenge. Each of these factors alone is difficult, but their combination demands extra attention to prevent falls and improve quality of life. Now that you know the 15 main reasons for the loss of balance after age 60, it's time to act. It's not enough just to know. You need to apply this knowledge to your daily life. What are you doing today to strengthen your body and protect your health? Have you stopped to think about how small changes can prevent bigger problems in the future? If these tips helped you understand what may be holding you back, the next step is to turn that information into action. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to continue learning how to improve your quality of life and maintain your independence. If you want more tips on how to take care of your health, I recommend watching our video Oats, Eat Every Day and See What Happens, which is already available. Let's go together on this journey of healthy aging.